Continuing our reading in Poppy and Ereth by Avi. Today is Chapter 5, Ereth Has Some Thoughts. Deep inside his hollow log, Ereth chewed loudly on an old twig. He kept wishing the wood had even a tiny bit of green underbark for him to enjoy. In fact, the twig was no tastier than old chalk. So dry it hurt his teeth. So dry he could not even spit.
Ugh, octopus ink ice cream,
he muttered.
It needs salt, too.
Thoughts of salt made Ereth groan. As far as he was concerned, salt was the best tasting food in the world. It had been such a long time since Ereth had eaten good salt, or any salt for that matter. He had left his last bit with Poppy. Normally, his log home was damp and moldy too, thick with the heavy reek of rot and poop. Ereth liked it that way, but the summer's unrelenting heat had turned Ereth's log into an oven filled with sand. The enticing smells he so loved had all but baked out, and now there was no rain.
Ugh, what good is the sky if no rain falls from it?
Ereth complained, swishing his tail so hard his quills rattled. He wished someone would dare to contradict him. Since he was alone, no one did.
It's stupid that it doesn't rain.
Ereth rambled on, licking his parched, dry lips.
It's not as if the sky has anything better to do. Oh, the forest needs rain. Animals need rain. The spider snot soup,
he bleated.
I need rain.
Exasperated, he threw down the twig he had been chewing.
Oh, I can't eat junk,
he cried.
Oh, creamed caterpillar cheese on chocolate-coated cats. Even my quills are sweating. I need fresh air.
Ereth waddled clumsily to the entrance of his log and stuck out his blunt, grizzled nose. He sniffed. The late afternoon air was thick as greasy sheep's wool. Everywhere he looked, he saw dry leaves, dry grass, dry everything.
Oh, it's all one big sawdust and sandpaper sandwich,
he panted. Ereth tried not to look toward Poppy's snag. Unable to resist, he peeked across. How he wished that Poppy would emerge and announce she was done with her sadness. Next moment, he was distracted from his longing by the sight of a bat darting about above him.
Bottled bat boogers,
he muttered as he eyed the bat with distaste.
I hate bats. I hate everybody. Everybody does.
He turned back to Poppy's snag with a new thought.
Maybe Poppy thinks of me that the way I think of bats, with disgust. Maybe she doesn't want to see me, not because of Rye's death, but because she doesn't like me anymore.
The thought brought pain to his heart.
Oh, she probably finds me dull or stupid or rude, too loud, too unrefined to me. Oh, things have to change. No, make I need to change. First, I'll stop waiting for Poppy to come around. I'll get out and make some new friends, mingle with other animals, be social, go to parties, dance, make small talk, have fun. Maybe I should even stop swearing. Maybe I should start.
The word almost made him gag.
Smiling. Yes,
cried the porcupine with growing excitement.
Phooey on Poppy,
he cried.
Fried figs on frog flip. Oh, no more swearing. Swearing is stupid. Smiles are sweet. Poppy can stew in her own sadness for all I care. I need new friends.
As Ereth spoke, a hot wind blew dust into his mouth and snout.
No!
Ereth bleated to nobody in particular.
I need coolness, wetness, a fresh bath. Will give me my new personality, the right start. I'll wash away my old self, but where can I take a bath? Well, Glitter Creek, yes.
And with a swish of his tail, Ereth headed for the path that led to the creek and began to run. As Ereth rushed through the forest, his only thought was of the creek, which ran along the eastern edge of Dimwood Forest. He could almost see the fresh, cool water frothing and tumbling over rocks and fallen branches, gurgling with the joy of racing against itself, as if the creek had turned itself into a smile. Yes, a smile.
Well, just like I'll be doing it. Oh, a cool, wet bath would be so silky sweet. Something worth smiling about.
The pleasures of becoming wet, of a bath, of soaking in the clear creek waters made Ereth fairly gallop along, thinking,
Pickled pink potatoes? No, mustn't swear anymore. Never again. Still, I'll take a swim. Don't do it often, but I can, and I will. The perfect time.
he paid little attention to the heat, the wilted grass, or the drooping forest flowers.
Maybe,
Thought Ereth.
I should live closer to the creek. Take a bath every day. Oh, not to be clean, phooey unclean, but oh, to be cool.
At last Ereth saw the open space that meant he was approaching the creek. Sweat trickled down over his eyes, stinging them, obscuring his vision. Not that Ereth cared. All he could think about, all he wanted, all he needed was to plunge into the creek's crisp, cool waters. He dashed forward. When Ereth finally reached the creek bank, he, without bothering to look, leaped, only to land with a sickening splat right in a bed of thick, deep, engulfing mud. Ereth floundered in the mire, spitting out the sandy grit that seeped into his mouth. He began to churn his rear legs to get out. The churning only made him slip deeper into the goo.
Oh, a barbecued buzzard barf.
Ereth screeched.
Help!
He bellowed.
Somebody help! Anybody! Poppy, save me! I'm drowning!
And that is the end of chapter 5.